So I wanted to do a very short video for you to show you how to look at the data. Here's the Excel file, and again, there's around 290 something rows to it, but you can see as I go down the page here, I've sectioned it off into groups of 10 and put people's names in their section. And so the 10 that are assigned to you is the only data that you'll need to actually analyze and then summarize for this project. If you look at row 1 of the data, each column represents one of the questions. So what's your gender, what's your age, what's your GPA? Jumping over a few, what is your ethnicity? And then the ethnicity one actually had a other where they could fill in the blank. So that's the second, row 6. And then 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the fitness, diet, percent body fat, and overall health questions. And then if you look in the center of the data set, starting with column 10, you'll see that the way this downloaded is it had the overall question for all of number 11. That's written there. And then here's Q1. And so that this person strongly disagreed to it. So N through W are all of the Q10, 10 questions for number 11. So for this person, you would add up all of these 10 scores, and then starting with X through AG, these would be all of Q1 through Q10 for question 12. So for this for person number 1, all of the numbers that you see here, so in the first 10 questions, 1 through 4 represent one thing, and then for question 12, 1 through 4 represent the answers to another thing. And then question 13, get this out of the way. Question 13 is from AH is the actual question. And then here is the answer for anxious, discouraged. And so here's some frustrated answers. And then one of the options for this question was none of the items on this list. And then you can see throughout here different answers that people gave. So this is what the data looks like. Again, all you need to do is find the data with your name associated with it, and then answer the questions starting with, the first 6, which are demographic, the next 4, which you're picking 2 of those. Create a total score for all of the 10 for question 11, all of the 10 for question 12, and then you're going to be creating, remember, 2 separate groups, and then you'll find out if there's a significant difference in total coping scores based on your groups. Remember, when you total up 11 and 12, the low should be 20, the high should be 80. So I look at that when I grade your work, and if your scores are outside of that, I know that you would have done something wrong in terms of creating those total scores. And again, look in row 1 if you want to see the actual question and how it corresponds to what you have as a Word document for the survey.